All right, when it comes to finding deals, one of the best strategies out there, it's an old school technique. It's called driving for dollars. And what we're gonna do on this video is we're gonna talk all about the 7 steps for driving for dollars to find good deals. All right, Jerry Norton, welcome back for another episode of Real Estate Freedom TV. And we are inside the Driving for Dollars series. We put a number of videos together that are all focused around this one strategy for not only finding deals, but also for finding cash buyers. And it's known as driving for dollars. So if you want to learn more about that technique and become a master at that so that you can make money, live your dream life, then you are in the right place. Be sure to follow our series on this. We put a playlist together. You can watch that playlist. And in this video, we're gonna be focusing on and breaking it down. You can see here on the whiteboard, I've got the 7 steps to driving for dollars to find deals. And let's get started. Number 1, the first thing you wanna do is you wanna define your area. Before you start driving around looking for deals, get real clear on what your market is, what your farming area is. So take a look at that. Make sure that you have on the map, you know exactly what your market is. I think your market should be a population of at least 100,000 people, maybe a little bit bigger. You want to have a big enough market so that there's lots of area or lots of opportunity to farm for deals. Once you know exactly what your target market is that you're going to be farming for deals, now you can do step 2, which is make a plan. Making a plan when driving for dollars is where you know exactly where you're going to be driving for dollars and you're strategically planning that. You know, what streets am I going to drive on, and you're tracking that. What I like to do is make a map of that area, blow it up, laminate it, right? And then start marking the streets that I drive. That way I have a plan, and every day that I spend driving for dollars, I'm working through all the streets in my neighborhood. Maybe I start with a certain, you know, little neighborhood or subdivision or whatever, but I want to make sure that I'm not backtracking or unorganized or, you know, here, then there, then over there. You know, be strategic about it so that you can become effective with this. Again, remember, driving for dollars is when you're physically going to get in your car and you're going to drive up and down the streets of your market looking for opportunity. And that's what takes us to step number 3. Once you've got your area, you've made a plan, you've got a map of what you're going to do. The third step is you're going to start looking for what I call red flags. What we're looking for here is distressed homes or other investors if we're looking for cash buyers. But if we're looking, in this case, we're looking for deals, you're going to look for red flags. Red flags would be the home is boarded up, so it's got boarded up windows or a boarded up door, neglected, so tall grass, you know, gutters falling down, roof needs repaired. Anything that's telling you that that property is distressed. Whenever we have a distressed property, there's a high chance that there might be a motivated seller willing to sell that property to you at a discount. We're looking for vacancy. Is the home vacant? Has no one been there in a while? That's the tall grass, that's mail piled up on the porch. Anything that tells you that somebody isn't living here and somebody is neglecting this property, not taking care of it. That's the type of things that you're looking for. Once you've found and identified a property that's got a red flag, something going on there, then now you can go to the next step, which is you want to record the address. You want to have a nice system for tracking which properties you're finding. I've put together, and I've got it here in my my Driving for Dollars phone scripts, a nice tracking sheet where you can put the address down, you know, what you saw, a picture of it, you know, all the details that you're going to need so that later you don't lose track of what you found and what you saw and what you talked to. This business is all about staying organized. The more organized you are, the better systems you have and the better processes you follow, then the more money you'll make because you're more effective with your time. Okay, so you'll record the address. Step number 5, leave a handwritten note on the door or on the front door or on the garage or, you know, on the post, maybe tied to the mailbox, whatever. You want to leave a note. And your note simply, if I just look up in my scripts here, you know, I'll tell you exactly what I have in my script. And it's right here. It says, your script is, hello, my name is Jerry Norton. Are you interested in selling your property? If you have an interest, please get in touch with me. I can make you a cash offer on an as-is basis and close quickly. Remember, what are the three things that we always say? Cash buyer, close quickly, and I can buy your house as is, meaning without you having to do anything to the property. So you make a little note that says just that, you put it on the door, just in case somebody comes by the property or they're watching it or they've got somebody keeping track of it. Well, you might as well, you're in front of the house, right? So might as well leave a note. And so that's step number 5 is leave a note. Number 6 is you're gonna need to research the owner, right? Because you may not know who the owner is at this point, you just know the address. So how do you research the owner? Well, there's a couple things you can do. I've got this written down here as well. You can contact the Central Appraisal District. Sometimes that has a list of who the owner is. You can Google your county and then put Central Appraisal District. That could take you to a website. You can Google County Tax Assessor. That will also take you to a website. You can Google your county name, tax assessor. You can look on public record, and you can Google your county name and then public assessor. So any of those type of things, and I've got that all written down here in my cheat sheet here that I'll give you for free. I'll talk about that in a minute. But you can Google, and a lot of times you can find them. There's also services that's called skip tracing, and some of these services you have to pay for, but it will allow you to track down a homeowner. But you're gonna wanna find who the owner of record is so that you can contact them and basically say, hey, I'm an investor interested in buying your property. Do you wanna sell it? And that's number 7 is follow up by mailing a postcard. And again, I've got that included as well. All of my scripts, everything, all of these steps are in this, but it's my proven postcard that basically says, I wanna buy your property fast and for cash. I'll pay closing costs, back taxes, repairs needed, I don't care, phone number. So it's a really simple postcard, and hopefully that will get to that owner. Hopefully it will forward to them, and you can get in front of them, and you can do that with a simple mailing a postcard. So these are the 7 steps broken down for you. I put all of that together in this quick cheat sheet. It's called Driving for Dollars Phone Scripts, and you can download this for free. All you gotta do is click on the link in the description. You can have this. Hopefully it helps you out. It's a great resource to use. And this is part of my Driving for Dollars series here that we're doing. And look, nothing beats getting out there and driving for dollars, getting in front of people, seeing the houses. You learn your market, you find cash buyers, you find motivated sellers, and that's what this is all about. So hope you find that helpful. Be sure to use that, and I'll see you on the next video.